Oh, lads. Chandra, man. I want to play with Chandra. It's feeling like a Chandra kind of day. Anyone else feel like it's a Chandra kind of day? So, you definitely want 4 of the best cards in Standard. Alright, Reckless Tribal. Let's play Reckless Tribal. So you can play a 2-color deck if you want to use multicolored spells, but all of your spells have to be red. Which basically means you're playing mono white or Boros.
How are all you fine gamers and game rats doing tonight?
Very, very interesting. Like, maybe you just play Hellkite, right? Oh no, wait, Hellkite, that's the wrong card. Maybe you play Regent. So, I mean, the problem with mono red, as always, is that there's no 1-drops, right? How do you play the game? You can't play the game, because none of your cards cost 1. Light Up the Night. Plus Chandra? X damage to any target. It deals X plus 1 damage instead if that target is a creature or planeswalker. So if you're targeting a creature, it's just like 2 mana deal 2, 3 mana deal 3, etc, etc. But it's also got flashback, huh? I don't really understand the flashback cost. So flashback is 4 mana. Remove X counters from Chandra, deal X damage to face, or X plus 1 to a creature. This can actually deal 1 damage to a creature on turn 1, right? Or am I crazy? I feel like you're supposed to play this, guys. Sorcery? Yeah, but sorcery burn spells are kinda whatever though. Doesn't matter too much that it's sorcery speed. But like, why are the red creatures just so pathetic, man? It really pisses me off. Adversary seems cool. You just did, like... Mono red is... This is just, like, so bad for the game, guys. Like, the cards are just terrible, man. It's really, like... What's the point? Why would you make an entire color so bad that it's just unplayable? But what can possibly be the upside to that? The creatures are bad, the removal is bad, and the card draw is inefficient. Like, everything about it sucks. I guess we can play the vampire flame sweep because our creatures are either all vampires or out of range of it. Gotta cut this dude. Something like this, probably. Vampire's Verges is also a nice one to get back with the Adversary, too. Cemetery's been overperforming for me. I mean, I think Cemetery's good, yeah, but it's either Cemetery, Adversary, or Stormseeker, and I think the Gatekeeper is strong, but it's third out of those 3. I guess you don't play Snow. You actually don't have enough lands to be able to play it. You still get to play Bugbear, which is fine. You have to play Shatterskull Smashing, man. The red removal is just too bad, so you have to play the Smashing. This Gatekeeper can go Sideboard for like... it should be good against Izzet and Blood in the Snow decks. It's just a bit too weak in the creature mirror, I think, to play it main. I'll take another one of these Vengeances, please. Vengeance. I guess you can play like 1 Rebuke, one Abrade main, maybe? The more different options you have, the better, right? For the adversary. Try this curse again. We can't play Vortex, sadly. Because Vortex will we'll have to pay 5 life when we use our adversary, right? Yeah, you can maybe play Field of Ruin. Jesus. Oh, Burning Hands, yeah. It's a card that I forgot about. It's an easy 4 of. Honestly, that's an easy 4 of and go. Alright, chat, let's try some mono red. I don't like Flame Skull, man. I think those like Flame Skull type cards have to either cost 2, or if they're gonna cost 3 or 4, they have to be massive threats. Like, I mean, Ebon Death is a 5 power flyer, and it's still kind of not good enough, right? Like, Shade is pretty bad, Ebon Death is pretty bad. There's no reason why Flame Skull would also not be pretty bad. Or would also, yeah, wait. If Shade and Ebon Death are bad, Flame Skull is also bad. Pepega. Once that Redain has one more counter on it, we just literally can't kill it. Isn't that the wrong dragon for the deck? Why would it be the wrong one?
Party's over.
I mean, like, mono red is just like, pathetic, and it's just so dumb, man. This is what you guys have turned the game into, chat, by whining about red cards. Degenerate Gandalfs are guilty. They're guilty, man. Go on to any MTG Arena Twitter post, even if it says something like the servers are down for the next hour, we're working on a fix. 50% of the comments are, I died to a red card. And you've got, please stop making red so overpowered. Then wizards are like, okay, customer, I'll do you a solid. So then they do them a solid and they ruin the game. It's very cool. So yeah, liquid instead. Yep. Maybe you just have to play the 3 mana deal 5 main deck. It's possible that that just must be the thing.
I've never crashed a wedding like this before.
3 mana deal 5, like, just, I mean, it feels bad though, doesn't it? Well, I guess if it kills the thing you're trying to kill, then it kills the thing you're trying to kill. No mana form in the deck, maybe instead of Moonveil. No, not mana form, it's fucking trash, man. And you know it's trash. Stop getting me to stop trying to get me to spend my wild cards on it. You spend your fucking wild cards on that piece of shit. I'm not your guinea pig, man. -2? Pay 2 life to not take 2 damage. What a fool. Stormseeker trade for the Scavenger would probably be fine there, but I'm not sure that they would actually block. Which is scares me a little bit. If they just swing back, it's a little awkward, right? A purveyor just the nuts? No, it's terrible, but obviously it's good against mono red, yeah. But everything's good against mono red. We need a land, chat. Acquire 1 land. We did not draw a land. I think we lose. Okay, cool. I think we win this game though if we draw a land there. Alright, Doubter payout. Bad against control, yeah, that is true. Against creature decks, it's just good. It's not good, man. Magic the Gathering is... Not only is it a resource-based game, it's an incredibly low resource-based game. Like, both players have almost nothing to work with, man. You start the game with 7 cards, you draw 1 card a turn, your cards are like... Half of your cards are lands that are not doing anything other than letting you cast the other ones. You're essentially starting the game with like 4 playable cards. 3 or 4 playable cards most of the time. You cannot play a card that turns every card in the opponent's deck into a card that offers Cyclone 1 to future cards. It will lose you the game far more often than it wins you that game. Obviously, if it doesn't get removed, it looks very strong. But so does every single creature in the game, and those other creatures are not giving your opponent a large amount of resources in an incredibly resource-starved game. It's absolutely awful, guys. Like, it is an absolutely dog shit card. It solves, like, so many of your opponent's problems for them. But the thing is, some decks cannot remove it. Dude, listen, if you want to play it, you can play it if you want, man. You've got me confused here. I don't give a fuck if you want to spend your wild cards on that piece of shit card and you want to lose with it all the time. You do what you want, man.
CROKEYZ.
I'm telling you, the card is trash. If you want to use that information, that's fine. If you want to ignore that information, that's also fine. Do what you want, man. I mean, I understand your reasoning, but I personally think that you will more often lose against it than the blood tokens will help you win the game. Well, then you just don't understand the magic, man. That's fine. Opinion on Westgate Regent. I mean, its text is very good. Its mana cost, not so much. War to discard a card is it's a lot cooler on the Trespasser than it is on the Regent, huh? But War discard a card is like absurdly strong. Absolutely nuts. What tier would you put Rakdos Vamps in as of right now? Meh. I mean, tier lists are kind of scuffed, aren't they? A deck is either tier 1 or it doesn't exist. And so in that case, I would say it doesn't exist.
This is great banter. It really is.
Mirror? Somewhat of a mirror, it looks like, yeah. Flame Channeler Andrew here. Well, my play with fire is going to get farmed. But this is really annoying. Like, if I cast Play with Fire, they're probably just going to grow it to a 3/3, right?
This is
but if I don't cast Play with Fire,
it really is,
and instead cast something like Stormseeker or Chandra, they're just going to make it a 3/3 anyway, and then I can't kill it anyway. So it's very scuffed. I think our best play is... attack, get blocked, Chandra plus Play with Fire. But damage carries over if it transforms, right? This would be a good point in my life to know the rules of Magic, but I'm gonna guess the rules. in an intuitive manner. I'm willing to give up my 1/1 here, possibly unnecessarily, just to guarantee that this thing dies. But I mean, Arena is telling us that they have a thing.
A fancy dress means I didn't come here to fight.
So even if they don't flip it here, they definitely have the option to, so it doesn't really matter. Arena snitching, yeah. Snitching big time there.
It's not as bad as it looks. I won't stop fighting till the people are safe again. No after party. I'm wiped out.
Chandra Mirror. I'm pogging.
You're really cramping my style. Who needs a plan? Just improvise.
The opponent probably has Haven, and we have Shatterskull Smashing. That's a kind of interesting difference. What deck won the tournament? Oars of Snow Control. They had such a nice bracket though. All the Izzet players got knocked out early, and it was basically just couple control decks and an aggro decks.
So dark out.
So these blood tokens are like so good. Two Reckless Stormseekers just popping off here. Who else will do it? Well, Mono Red can't deal 4 damage. Yep. Classic. Classic. Even though I won that game, I'm just pissed off that our poor opponent is also doing like a similar thing to us here, and it's just like, you know. These red removal spells, I know it's only a game, guys. I know it's only a video game, but it really does piss me off.
Love tournament.
I despise unnecessary things, and this is just so unnecessary. But Rebuke can target Chandras too, as well as the creatures. I guess for that reason it's probably better than Abrade, even though Abrade is instant speed. Okay, this can hit Planeswalkers too. Sure. Try something like this. Reckless Impulse is sick though. Sick. Yeah, we've got, well, not including the smashings, but smashing can also do it sometimes. We've got four spells that can kill a Chandra after a plus. And then 4 adversaries that can buy those back as well. It's not bad. How sorry is the state of mono red when that chump is your 1-drop? Wait, I mean, to be fair, this guy is good. It's this one that sucks. Like, our creatures are okay. Our spells are just like, they're pathetic, right? They're not... They're so bad that it goes into the realm of like stupidity.
At saving Innistrad by now. You're lucky this is a warning.
Yeah, Chandra is really nice when you can make use of that mana, huh?
No after party.
Really nice. Light up the night player? Eric is doing it, chat. Okay, did Bloodthirsty Adversary plus Reckless Impulse, by the way? Combo? 5 mana, 3/3, draw 2. I'm in for it. Haste. Almost as good as Edgewell Innkeeper. Haste too, yeah, I mean haste is a good word, for sure. I can't believe you still have to pay 4 to flashback this thing, man. Surely the flashback should be free, right? Like, just remove loyalty? Yeah, gotta remove that Haven before we play Chandra, right? Few Bone Crushers might help this deck. It should help this deck, huh?
This little candle's gonna set your world on fire. Come on, Chandra. Think of something good.
Interesting cards. Hmm. Regent can block Goldspan, but Impulse is actually really nice with a Regent, huh? Because you kind of get cards out of your hand and into like the exile zone instead. So you can begin drawing off of the Regent a bit faster. Alright, Regent, let's go, baby. Time to pop off. So they can cast a burn spell. I guess if they have 2 burn spells, they can flip. Get a counter, remove a counter, right? But it's play, it's this turn, so. It would have to be like a play with fire face or something. Alright, they're top decking and we've got a den. Okay, there's good top decks from both players, chat. Are we willing to offer this trade to potentially deal 5? Seems like a hot yes to me, honestly. A hot yes. No blocks. That is very interesting. I guess we can hold 1 land, right? There's still 3 Epicures in the deck, and we can blood token away the land. We have 8 mana, guys. It's already quite a significant amount. We have 7 damage right now. Alright. Easy dubs. Mono red's best matchup is mono red. Yeah, I mean, the mono red mirror is fun. That was a cool game. Ecuador! Ecuador!